Hello, my name is Vivian from class 10 Math and Science 2, and today I will be showing you how I make a greeting card. Here are some of the things that I will be using for this video. A few sheets of white paper, some colorful pen and markers, an X-Acto knife, some blades for the X-Acto knife since it gets dull, and then an eraser, a pair of scissors, a glue, some washi tape, and a few ribbons that I might use, a roll of double-sided tape. Here are some of the sketches that I made beforehand, a ruler, and my phone for future references. And also, before we start, I am lacking some of the things that I need, so later on you will be seeing new things show up. So the first thing that I'm doing right now is measuring out the card and how big I want it to be. And then after I decide how big I want it to be, I'm going to cut it out with an X-Acto knife and using the ruler to guide it. And then after that, I will look at it and inspect it for any discrepancies, and if I find some, I will correct it. So after I cut out the white part of the card, I am splitting it in half and then reducing its size. This will make a lot more sense later on when I have the blue buffalo paper. So now I'm just gonna sketch out the cover of the card and then I will draw it on with the markers. And in the middle of doing that, I remembered I had some crepe papers that can help with the card. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain my greeting card. The type of greeting card that I chose to do is a get well soon card. And the person that I'm writing to is currently dealing with mental health problems, particularly anxiety. So right now, he's taking a break from work and also not participating in any activities. And yes, Redwin, this person is from a K-pop group. What can I say except I'm predictable? Anyways, let's get back to the card making. So after I drew the flowers for the front cover, I wrote get well soon besides it. And I also cut out a little bit of crepe paper. Now I'm just gonna scrunch up the crepe paper together and then putting a ribbon around it so it looks like a bouquet of flowers. And after I'm satisfied with it, I'm just gonna glue it on the stem of the flowers so it gets covered. So now I'm just gonna touch it up a little bit and then the front cover is practically done. And now I'm just writing out the inside of the card, and don't worry, that will be read aloud later at the end. And after I'm done writing the inside of the card, I'm going to cut out the excess paper. So now it's day 2, and the buffalo paper is here to save the day. So now I'm just measuring out the card and how big I want it to be, and then I'm going to cut it out with the X-Acto knife. And then after cutting it out, I'm going to stick the paper on with double-sided tape. So now I'm just looking up photo references for his face so I can stick that on the other side of the card. And then after that, I'm going to color in some of the drawings and I'm going to cut it out and then stick it in the card. So after I stick it on, as you can see, I also ripped out a little bit of crepe paper so I can stick it on the card and make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And then after that, as you can see, I am drawing some flowers to put on the edges of the card so they don't look so empty. And then after that, I'm just gonna make some finishing touches and then I'll show it to you. So this is my end result of the greeting card / get well soon card. I'll read it to you. Dear Mingy, I heard that you have not been feeling well. I hope that you are getting proper treatment and also are not worrying about anything or anyone else other than yourself. I'll be waiting to see your smile again. Get well soon. Love, Vivian.